1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Landover. The Commanders at home to take on the New York Giants. And here, it's the Giants' defense making a statement. They only had one takeaway on the afternoon, but it was an important one. The Giants bounced back from the loss in Week 3. They moved to 3-1 with the W. Why don't we go over to Charm City now? Check in on the Ravens as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is Lamar Jackson. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Ravens are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Packers have won 3 straight since falling in the season opener. They get the victory here. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from EA Sports.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw it to Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
They run it with James. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41. James has got it. Complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Prescott down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And the Giants first down.
They go play action now. Sanders. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Giants first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Zach Ball charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us from all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On the ground, it's James. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
James trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jordan James, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Play action. It's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Sanders. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil is Cam Scatterbury. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those...
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cowboys are going to have it here just past the 25.
They're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
So they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Skirts by him at the 35. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets it up past the 35. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Prescott from the gun. That'll be caught by James. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. James. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Prescott to throw it. Here's a diving catch right side. Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
Here we go.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's James. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
If you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. No return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Abdul Carter in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out low defensively, and it brings up 3rd. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
And it's 4th down.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash, and call it an even 50 yards. And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold them to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving them the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Yeah! Here we go!
Throwing, Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with the ground. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Now Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Prescott going to change the play. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Prescott off play action. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And New York set to take the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw now, here's Sanders. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Point after, right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Boy shifts past him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New York set to take the field. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Sanders to throw. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. They'll be gaining just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. There goes a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Will try and do this himself. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At the 9-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Sanders. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now 3rd down and very long.
Come on, come on.
To throw is Sanders. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The 49ers move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is C.J. Stroud. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the Tank Bigsby. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Titans trying to stay perfect, seeking their 5th straight win. They lead at the half. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Here we go.
Now Sanders. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Giants first down.
Operating from the gun. Sanders. Now he's going to step up. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Here we go. Here we go.
At the Cowboys.
2nd and 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Dante Thornton, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Giants get a bit closer. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
One after here coming up. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And just shutting him off there.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 8.
To throw is Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line.
3rd and 4.
Here's Prescott.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st down, it's James. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Wait.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down.
Prescott now. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jake Ferguson
From 17 yards out.
And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 30. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Throwing, Sanders.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. They've got his man complete. It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 55 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ready?
Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. From the gun on third down, Sanders.
Under pressure, and they get to him again. And that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Second and 10.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Gain of about 4 here, moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
3rd and 5. On the ground, Lipke. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded at the 27. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
It's
And As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Sanders. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught. A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be first and goal from an ideal position.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Scatteroo is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. They're going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on